to welcome you back to St. John's Newsroom. I am Shamika Carey.
And I'm Fabian Clark. Thank you for joining us once again.
We know our faces are new here, but we're gonna knock this newscast out of the park. In this week's newscast, you will see all of the exhilarating and electrifying experiences we've had this week. This has been by far the most exciting school week since our fall term has started.
That's right, Mika. This week we had our Inter-House Fair Day rally, our Inter-House Sports Days, Wacky Socks and Hair Day, as well as yet another visit from our bishop.
We'll begin with a segment from our prep department this week.
Last Friday, the students in the prep department had the grand opportunity of wearing wacky socks and wacky hair. And boy, was it a sight to see. We had long pink Rapunzel hair, lime green hair, foil paper hair.
Definitely have to turn to the side for Miss Knowles. Boy, some people's hair have grown since the last time I've seen them. So what a hair. Woo!
Wait until you see this one. Jamie Knowles of grade 2 had the wackiest hair of them all. She had helicopter hair. She stole the show with this one. The students and their parents went all out for this one. In the wacky socks department, we had mismatching socks, colorful socks, and Taisha Tynes of grade 4 even decided that she'd put on about 5 pairs of socks. Pairs! So that means she wore 10 individual socks. Can you believe it?
Now, y'all didn't stipulate how many pairs of socks you could wear. So, I see at least about 4 or 5 on one person right here. Very nice.
We all had a wonderful time on Friday.
Reporting for St. John's Newsroom, I am Bethany Barrows.
On Friday as well, the College Chair Award was handed over to a new person. The last time, Ms. Bernard won the award from Mrs. Paris. Let's see who won the award last week.
Last week I was pleasantly surprised to receive this award. And so this morning I'm sure someone else will be very surprised. Now as I was thinking about the person who I'm going to present this award to, some words came to mind to describe this person, and I've written some of them down. Pleasant, charming, fashionable, conscientious, courteous, diligent, enthusiastic, dynamic, exuberant, respectful, loyal, persistent, polite, reliable, resourceful, industrious, innovative. And those are just a few of the words that come to my mind to describe this morning Miss Christina Knowles.
And I just said that?
And I would like to present this award to Ms. Knowles for her innovativeness in developing our SJC Prep Facebook page and for all the hard work that she's doing in promoting our school in the SJC News every week. Now when I share that news on my Facebook page, even people who have never come to the Bahamas enjoy it. And so I hope that Ms. Knowles will have a wonderful week.
Let's see how Miss Knowles felt about winning the award. Can you imagine? She was actually filming as her name was called.
I'm in shock already.
Winning the College Chair Award last week was a complete shock to me because I had absolutely no idea that I was going to get it. Ms. Bernard was on stage describing this person who was about to win the College Chair Award this week, and she used these impressive adjectives to describe this person. And as she was describing this person, I was like, wow, this person is off the chains. Who could this possibly be? And then she said, I would like to call Miss Christina Knowles to the stage. I was like, what? I wasn't ready, like at all. Miss Bernard being an older person than myself, I was really humbled by the way she described me, and it really helped me to realize that no matter how hard things may get, no matter the struggles you may face, no matter what difficulties you may be faced with, you always have to strive to do your best and be the best that you can be, and always go above and beyond the call of duty, because you don't know who's watching you. You don't know who is looking up to you. You don't know who you're motivating. Thank you, and I appreciate you once again. To the rest of you, I'm watching. Good luck. Be the best that you can possibly be, as you usually are. Bye. Have a great week.
Congratulations, Miss Knowles. Job well done. We're so happy that your hard work is paying off.
We had a prep rally to represent and cheer on our three houses, Llewellyn, Markham, and Burton.
Last Friday, the entire school went into the auditorium for our annual pep rally. Members of all three houses creatively and enthusiastically put on a show to cheer their houses on. Burton House decided to wrap it out. Llewellyn remixed a number of songs and harmonized them to pertain to their house. And Markham House stole the show with their steps. At the end, all houses were eager and ready for Monday's and Tuesday's event.
Yes, I rep the Markham Warriors. Respect that blue, yes.
Reporting from St. John's Newsroom, I'm Madison Jackson.
This takes us right into our sports segment where we will highlight our inter-house sports day for 2015. Here is Miss Knowles with the story.
The Thomas A. Robinson Stadium became alive for the St. John's College annual track and field meet that took place on the 19th and 20th of January 2015. This coverage you will only get at St. John's Newsroom because, unfortunately, none of the other media stations gave us absolutely any coverage. We would have it no other way, and the day began with a praise and worship led by our school chaplain, Father Colin Saunders.
Lord has made, I will rejoice.
After praise and worship, Mistress Hannah declared the track meet open. Competition was stiff between all houses. Teachers were in their respective places, ready to execute the duties given to them by the physical education department. On the first day, Burton House took the lead, winning most of the races, burning rubbers, and leaving Markham and Llewellyn House far behind. Our precious babies of the school were excited to begin their events. How are you? What are you warming up for?
Long jump.
Long jump. Are you ready? Do you think you're going to win this one? Good job. Good luck. Hi, Michael.
Hi.
Oh, I don't see a tennis racket in your hand. What's up with that today?
Not today, sir.
Not today. What are you warming up for?
Long jump.
Long jump. Which house are you in?
The Lions, Llewellyn.
Oh, let them know. High five, Michael. Good job. Good luck. Do well. Parents anxiously looked on as their children participated. At the end of the day, it seemed Llewellyn did not like the fact that Burton was in the lead. They started to clean up all the races.
Hi.
You guys just won the 4x1 relay, is that correct?
Yes, it is.
How does it feel to win?
Oh, I feel real good.
Who ran the first leg? Ahmad? Oh, wow, good job. So that means you put everybody in the lead, right? But then, Burton came right back and started to win again. Day 2 began with high jump being one of the first events. It seemed as if Markham House just could not get over. After numerous unsuccessful jumps, Markham House was out of the competition. The competition, however, was between Burton and Llewellyn House. Aaron Ross of Burton House tried to keep up with the magnificent Crifter gold medalist Laquan Nairn. He did excellent considering the magnitude of who he was jumping with. But of course, it was easy for Laquan to effortlessly fly over the bar. Often, you would see Laquan coaching and offering advice to his fellow competitors. He is such an honorable and encouraging young man.
I'm here with Laquan on his day at Sports Day. How was your day so far, Laquan?
The day was great. You know, the day was great. Came out here, did my job, and had some fun with the kids.
Did you jump yet?
Yeah, I already jumped. You know. I went 6'9".
6'9".
Yeah.
Whoa.
The second day at the tracks was a super exciting one. We had parents, teachers, and old scholars races. Can you believe it? But guess what? You would have to tune in to our next newscast to see those ones. Reporting for St. John's Newsroom, I am Christina Knowles.
You may have heard by now, despite all of Burden's efforts, Llewellyn still came out on top. Malcolm and Burden, job well done. In fact, at one point, Burden led the track meet. But when it came down to those relays, Llewellyn won most of them, and that is what helped Llewellyn House to remain the top house.
Congratulations to all teams and participants. The principal staff of the PE department and all of your teachers are extremely appreciative for your participation and proud of your results. Burden, Markham, you're going to take Llewellyn reign for them next year. Which one of you will it be?
In other sports news, our senior boys unfortunately lost to QC and Westminster this past week. The games were extremely close, but they just could not nail the game. I'm wishing them all the best in the final games of the season and hope that they can come out on top. Our junior boys are to be congratulated, beating the QC Comets last week for the first time in years during the regular season. The Giants came out with a bang and made their presence known early in the game.
Stay on that! Stay on it! Stay on it!
As point guard, with major moves by Tatario Thompson, coupled with his ability to execute plays offensively for his team, the Giants led up to 13 points in the fourth quarter. Rashad Green, assisted by Alex Neely, Jared Delancey, Ahmad Williams, and Enrique Forbes, all played a crucial role in winning the game. Congratulations, junior boys. Keep working hard and continue to ask God for his guidance and protection during the rest of the season. Go Giants!
Chef. And one.
Finally, on Thursday, Archbishop, the Right Reverend Leish Boy, visited our school to conduct Mass and to bless the extension of our main office building located in the prep department. Attending the Mass as well was our Director of Education, Mrs. Atalia Davies, our Principal, Dr. Neveline Rowe, and School Board Chairman, Mr. Kevin Ryan. Bishop Boyd's message was about Agnes, a Roman girl who was only 13 years old when she met her demise as a result of her faith. Agnes had made a promise to God never to stain her purity. Her love for the Lord was very great, and she hated sin even more than death. Since she was very beautiful, many young men wished to marry Agnes, but she would always deny them. As a result, she was condemned to death. Bishop Boyd informed the student body about 3 important things they should consider and understand from the story about Agnes.
And what this teaches us is that our bodies are not ours. They are the temples of the Lord. Around you are telling you to skip class, misbehave, don't do your homework, be disruptive, get involved in this, get involved in that. There are always all sorts of temptations to do wrong. Agnes, in her simple life, all those hundreds of years ago, reminds us to do what is right. And the final lesson that we learn from Agnes is this, and it's the most important one. Agnes was 12 or 13 years old. But Agnes reminds us that God still calls young people. And that God still wants young people to serve Him. And that God still wants young people to do what is right.
After the Mass, the Bishop, along with the school's prefects Dr. Rule, Mrs. Davies, Father Saunders, and Mr. Ryan assembled in the area of the newly renovated office area to bless the addition to the building. He prayed for the building and sprinkled holy water throughout the building. Afterwards, he said a final prayer and took the opportunity to greet the head boy and head girl, as well as their deputies and senior prefect from both the prep and secondary school.
And you are? Pleased to see you all. You must do your best. God has called you to serve in this way, to be leaders to your peers.
Before we go, we'd like to leave you with some sports news from the BAISS basketball season for 2014-2015. Our junior boys won the last few games of the season and were successful at making it into the Kendall Isaacs gymnasiums for the BAISS playoffs. They went head-to-head against the St. Augustine's College Big Red Machines, but unfortunately lost the game. Immediately following our junior boys game was our senior boys game, and boy did they put on a show. They completely made up for the junior boys' loss and beat the SAC Big Red Machines by 11 points. This was an awesome game, and the crowd went crazy. The Big Red Machines were undefeated for the entire season and waited until the BAISS basketball playoffs to get knocked out by our Giants. We even made the newspapers. This was a major accomplishment for us. We were so excited. The principal and the school board chairman, Mr. Kevin Ryan, decided to treat the boys to lunch because of their amazing accomplishment. On Thursday night, we hung out in the Kendall G. Isaacs Gymnasium to determine who we would play on Monday for the championship game. Would it be the QC Comets or the Kingsway Saints? At the end of the day, it was the QC Comets. Once again, we will meet them in the championship game of the BAISS basketball season. Last year, it was the Giants and the Comets. This year, once again, it will be the Giants and the Comets. We hope this time, though, to come out on top as champions. Go Giants! Your Giants will face the QC Comets in the championship games this Monday, February 9th, 2015. Come out to support your Giants. We would greatly appreciate it. Past students, present students, come out and cheer on your Giants so that we can win the championship this year.
Amara Shante, I think we have this for now.
See you next week. Bye!